Hi, amigos. It is me, Steering, here today with Kabobs and Adam, and we are going to do the SCM, whatever the fuck the league's called. Kabobs, what's your league name?
DMCBL.
Season 1 PRs for Monferno Div. Hooray! Um, I'm on the wrong team at the moment, but don't question me.
It's best not to.
Good. I'm stoned. Anyways, we're gonna start with the first team here, coached by Goose Fart. Now, I know Goose Fart. He's a big fucking shitter, and his team looks like it was made by a shitter.
Yep.
Got him.
Got him good.
It's fine. Goose respects me for being high right now. Let's see. Your fairy resist is a gloom. Your dark resist. Well, I guess you have a King Gambit. And your ghost resist is King Gambit. And your rock resist is King Gambit. And your flying resist is King Gambit. Has my point been made yet?
A lot of King Gambit.
Yeah. It's not like King Gambit's got to do everything.
It's not like two of your Terras are Terra fighting.
I mean, one of them is on a Spectary, which is kind of scary.
Gothorita is also Terra fighting. And
we'll
yes,
say, Shedtail, Spectary, have fun.
it's a very... I know what he did. He tried to focus like all on that offense and basically play all Spectrier and get Gothorita to trap the threat. Specifically the normal or the dark. Alright, Gothorita's there to be terrifying to trap the normal or trap the dark.
Yeah.
Now it's a
I
unique
think I would have
strategy.
liked Terra Fairy better on Spectary.
It's more like they're for different roles. Spectrier is better as a Terra fighting cleaner, but a Terra Fairy setup. Spectrier goes specs more often as Terra fighting, or Life Orb, and just tries to break more. Nasty plot sets are better for Terra Fairy because you get the bulk to set up.
And you get the Draining Kiss.
And kiss things.
Yep.
Exactly. So, I like what this team's trying to do. But, it's HO, and a Vaporeon, and I guess a Hatterene,
Notice they have a Sticky Webs users.
and a Webs user.
It might not be the best Webs user, but it's a Webs user.
It's just if it doesn't pull what it's supposed to do, it's going to win good, like win big, or lose bad. And no
It's
in
either
between.
winning like 5-0, 6-0 or losing 5-0, 6.
Yeah, I think that's literally what this team's going to be.
Yeah.
Which is fun. It will be fun to watch all the sweeps and then
Goose will
all
be a
the
fun team to
reverse
watch.
sweeps.
I'm going to give Goose's team a 6.
I also like the Mega Charizard X being able to set up under a sub. It's like,
That's
but
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
6.
And the Lando.
We also
Yeah.
have the budget Tornastherian.
The Fairy I literally just think this team is 6.
Yeah.
It has a good idea of what it wants to do, but if it doesn't pull it off, it just loses. And that's funny.
Yeah.
No backup, which kind of hurts it.
6. Next team, we have the Temporal Robins and Corin.
Yep.
It's a Coco team. Let's go.
Coco treads leaves Jugulus.
This is going to be horrifying.
You know what's horrifying?
Someone brings in our hands.
Looking at the fact this draft has triple grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the grass users is literally just going to set up webs and then die, so there's that.
But why not spend 1 point on that rather than 3 points on that?
Maybe they liked it in case
2
they wanted
points.
to reverse sweep in the sun. I don't know.
What son?
Not their son, but the opponent's son.
This is a past team, a future team, not a past team. SMH. No grounded poison. And almost no ice resist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your ice
The
resistance.
best answer to ice would be, what, the Gastro, but even then, if it gets hit by a freeze dry, it's going to die.
It's Arcanine Hisui.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of times if it's going to have ice, it's going to have a water move.
True.
Exactly.
So, like, I still think Gastro is the best until it gets hit by a freeze dry.
Mm-hmm.
Really good pivoting on this team, though.
Yeah.
I think other than that, the team isn't bad.
They have one of the best spinners. Solid
Yeah.
knockoff users.
Yeah.
It's not a bad team.
Probably give around 6.57.
Like a 7.
I go 6.5.
They also have solid speed tiers.
Yeah.
And obviously the synergy, but like...
Insane synergy.
Yeah.
Which
It's
is the
just
ice
the
weakness.
scene.
And no ground of poison.
Yeah.
Hold it back. Anyways,
This is one of the few teams I would say are better without a dragon. I would have liked a dragon, but I'm fine without one.
alright, we now have Pierce.
Yep.
Another murder dolphin. Let's go.
Now,
Yeah.
I see a big issue with this team.
Yeah, they're fastest than Espeon and
Well, other than that, I see a Palafin and a Ferrothorn, and it's almost like, oh my god, I'm gonna draft Rain, and they didn't draft Rain.
Yeah.
hey, this Wish Cast has Rain Dance. At least I hope it does.
But why have to be forced to set it up manually?
Honestly, if they wanted someone to set it, probably just go Klefki at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually,
Like-
Klefki would have been nice for them.
Why? This team's gonna be forced to run Spadef Hydreigon a lot, and that's kind of funny.
That is
Yeah.
funny.
And only I know how to do that, so, you know.
It's
I'm not the biggest fan of their pivoting options either.
It's...
I don't like Volcarona having to run pivot.
I don't like a team that has 2 bugs on it.
I also don't... Terra Grass is very good on Volcarona. I just think more often than not, Terra Water is better.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends, right? I think grass is more helpful for this team. Actually, I don't know about that. Your bulky water is nothing.
Oh, Bulky Water is... You hope Bulk
Palafin.
Up on Palafin does good.
True.
yeah.
Which is why another reason I do prefer Terra Water, especially for this team.
Also, this entire, like, this team's offensive power sits between the speed tiers of 100 and 98. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this Hydreigon's going to be scarfed a lot of the time.
Or, nope, nope. You're missing a set. You're missing a set. Adam,
I
you
guess
know,
it do have sticky webs to help control
No.
speed, but...
Kabobs, you don't know the set. Adam knows the set.
Oh, what?
Belch by Dragon.
What? Not that set. Not Sterling set.
Oh, the Dragon Dance set?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I've seen the Dragon Dance, it's fun.
It's gonna run DD every week, and I honestly back that hard, and it gets an extra point just for the fact it's running DD every week. If you don't,
Okay.
you're losing
We'll
the
see if they know that. They know about it now, and should look into it.
If they don't run DD every week, they're gonna lose that extra point that I'm giving them.
Yeah.
This team is probably a 5.
Great for rain users, what I'm going to say to them.
Yeah. Their
Yeah.
team is... Actually, no, their team's
Preferably, somehow get a Pelipper. Get the Pelipper. I don't know how, but get the
Get a
Pelipper.
Polytoad.
or Polytoad. That would actually work better because you have a bulky water at that point.
Yeah.
True.
In my opinion, this team is a 5. It's only a 5 because I gave them the extra point for DD Hydreigon that's coming every week. As soon as they don't bring DD Hydreigon, it's down to 4.
Yep.
I can agree.
I agree with that.
Perfect. Whoever's watching this video, you're the one putting the rankings in here. Send them in general. And not your rankings, our rankings, because we're better. LMAO. Next
Yeah,
team, we see Dwagapult.
We got another Dragapult pair with Mega Maw. Wow.
It's E-Grill. But you ran Dragapult with Poison Terra! How? Wait, that's...
Yeah.
Is it Poison
should
or
be
Ghost?
Please tell me it's Ghost. Please don't tell me he's... I hope that's...
Not the
what?
Ghost Poison.
Is that a Poison or a Ghost?
I hope it's supposed to be Ghost. If not, I need to yell at him. Okay, no, it is the Ghost. They just chose a horrible symbol for it.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
But
Kaiser and
okay.
Negro handled the symbols. I didn't mess with that, but yes, because I know I chose Ghost on mine and that's the same symbol. I had to double check.
Base 100s are running adamant and modest into this team. Lamau.
Yep.
Yep.
The Ghost Pokemon is going
I
to
also
go
hate
so
the
far.
speed gap from Mienfoo to Dragapult.
This team will literally auto lose to Goosefart. Lamau. Because Spectre clicks buttons and claims 6.
Yeah.
Luckily, he has the other good ghost, so he's not that scared of it.
Dragapult does have a chance to kill it, especially behind us up, because for Trader go burr.
True. Just Terra fighting, though, LMAO.
Mm-hmm.
So, no. Other than the insanely bad ghost weakness and the subpar removal, it's a pretty good team. I like it.
Well, the biggest flaw also is that ground weakness, because everything is either weak to ground, immune, or resist, and
Okay, but let's be real for a second. Those bottom 3 Pokemon that are all weak to ground are not real. I lied. Lantern's
True.
real.
Yeah, I was
Flareon
gonna,
and A Sandslash both don't exist.
yeah, and just I question why you have Sandslash without Hail.
I mean, they do. Slowking.
True, you have Chilling Reception.
I question grabbing. I guess Gust Facade Terra Normal Flareon sounds funny, except for the fact your speed is 65. So, good idea in theory. Prove it in practice, Egrill.
Yep.
Because if you
That's what we
don't,
want.
If you don't, you get kicked off the mod team. Smiley face.
there is a regen to core. Just yeah, I think the
I'm not
speed tiers
the
are
biggest
just too
fan
clumpy.
of one of the regenerators, but it's fun.
Of course, speed tiers still too clumpy. This team is a 6.5. No, I'll give it a 7.
I like
Really?
6.5, 7. I like
I'm
6.5.
I'm at like a 5.5.
Damn.
I don't know.
6.5.
I
It's
just
that ghost.
I see what the team is trying to do, because I helped fix a lot of the problems in Grace. I can't fix all of them, though.
I just I think there's a lot of great pieces and they do synergize really well. There are just those few glaring weaknesses.
Like, I do Dragapult and Mega Mawile. He didn't want the Mega Mawile at first. I had to give him some of that one, but
Pult Mega
that's the
Maw is
point.
great. There's pivot up the ass on this team to get in the Mega Maw that it needs to.
Yeah.
The hazard game's pretty good, all things considered. Pivot is great here. It's just the speed tiers and the type chart.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then defogging isn't the best.
that
I
too.
mean, because
I don't like Cleaver being the main defogger. Gligar, I
Gligar
love
is a
you, but you
pretty
don't count.
solid defogger, I'll be honest.
true, but then you're forced to bring it every week when
And
sometimes
I
you don't
don't
want
like bringing that every week.
Fair enough, Zaru's gonna want to come over at some
I,
point and
yep.
Lantern and shit. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. They'll add up our ratings and figure it out later because it's not my fucking problem. Anyways,
Yep.
next draft, the Ann Arbor Magneton, coached
Hey, there's
by.
a very good trend of Regieleki having Terra Ice. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, the Mon should be doing that because
Mhm.
literally mixed bullshit. Bolt beam. That, yes. Hey,
They
it's
have a
Amazenta.
Cloudfire, and one of the best ways to protect their hazards in Gladingo.
This team is fast as shit.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
This team is actually also scary as shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, this at the moment this is one of my favorites to win the Monferno division.
They afforded this?
Ow.
Monferno's a one. They do have a 3-pointer, a 1-pointer, and a 4-pointer.
My brain's also used to Archeops being AAA.
Yeah.
Archeops is 3.
I know. Like, all things considered, yeah, the type chart has got 3 reds in it, but you have resistances to everything you need.
Mm-hmm. Good bit of immunities. Let's keep that in mind
You
too.
do have some immunities. You have all the important types you need. You've got good speed tiers.
I like Mantine as one of the bulky water types.
True. Removal's a little icky as well.
I don't mind Regieleki having Rapid Spin because honestly, there's not that many moves you want Regieleki overall, anyways.
I just don't think it gets like it wants to do that on its turns a lot of time,
Yeah.
and you risk losing HP on it, and you lean on Mantine a little hard.
I will say they have very good ways to protect their hazards and set them up with Cloudsire and Golden Boy.
Of course.
Yep.
They have one of the best Volt Switchers and a very good U-turner too.
I think this team's. I'd give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
I like 8.5 in that range.
I agree with that.
Right, I think guards are bulky fairy. And it's a good mon, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know how it holds up as a bulky option.
They also, I don't think they have anyone that really gets Wish to pass it to Zamaninta, which does kind of need want it.
Licky
Licky
licky.
licky.
Yeah.
And that thing's got bulk.
Yep. Okay.
Just a casual Meowscarada on the draft as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was drafted so late too. It was like near third to last pick, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of very weird. It was third or last pick.
Which I think is why they went for the cheaper bonds when they saw that still up, and they're like, you know what, let's go for it.
Fair enough.
Yep.
It's scary.
I hope they bring an overgrowth Fodrix that 1 week.
8.5. Scary draft.
Yep.
Next draft we have the Squirtle Squad. Oh, Florida Squirtle Squad. I didn't read that. Audacity with what's on the screen. Yeah, I don't.
They have some horrifying priority in Chin Pao and Slitherwing.
They also have shitty speed tiers. What a shocker.
Yeah.
Yep. Nothing from Chin Pao to Neoligo is yikes.
That
At least they do
chart,
have sticky webs, so it slightly helps.
that
But
type chart is ass.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
At least their fairy resist are very good between Neoligo and Core.
yeah,
They
but
can both handle the fairies at least.
Yep. It's funny when you see a team that's weak to steel, because you don't get that often.
Yeah, Mega Scizor is going to have very fun with Bullet Punch whenever they fight.
or Melmetal.
My model is going to have a blast.
Or any steel with offensive investment, because those mons have high ass stats.
Yep.
Yep.
That's funny.
But they also, like, Slitherwing also does punch very big holes in those steel types at least.
Yeah, but like.
I'm not mentioning the Mega Garchomp because why would he draft the inferior version?
Why grab Gothitelle when you can get Gotharita? You wasted
Yeah.
points.
I do like Bramblegas. It's a good spin blocker while being able to spin
That's
and
true.
set up.
Yeah, I mean,
Strength Sap is a very fun move.
But when Bramblegas Corviknight is your only removal, it gets a little suspect.
Yeah.
true. I
Good
will
news
say
is at
this-
least Corviknight will come every game. At least it should come every game with their
It
team.
should come every game,
Yeah.
but that means you lose the chance to run any offensive sets, and you're forced into one attack.
Yeah, I will say this though. Terra Fairy Ardino is very nice as a bulky fairy.
Yep.
Since this team doesn't want to use Zermo as its bulky fairy, really.
Although
I would have
you're-
liked another regenerator with this as well.
The other issue is you have just tarot an Audino, and that means you haven't tarot a Shenpao.
True.
Which one is there? It's Terra Dark again. Think I generally prefer Terra Ice on it, but Terra Dark is still good.
So I think this team is a 4.5.
I'd probably go to 5.
Yeah, I give him a 5.
I think the only
halfway.
things I like about it are the Shenpao and the Corviknight. I ain't gonna lie.
I like Slitherwing.
Oh wait,
I-
yeah, that mon's a thing. Forgot about that one. I love Slither.
Yeah, well, I actually like the Mega Chomp because of Scale Shot. But that's really it.
Ooh, nice.
I still just think it's inferior.
It is
Right.
strictly,
but
but
you
yeah.
can get a Garchomp that's typically cheaper without item.
Mega Chomp.
It's just Garchomp is my favorite Pokemon, so seeing the Mega form makes it worse. Surprisingly,
Have the next
hurts every time I see it.
Minneapolis
So it always loses
Mountain
points for that.
Squad, coached by Aaron, with a Terra Fairy Iron Valiant.
We'll say I like both the Terra Captains.
Hey, remember
And
we were
speaking of
talking
that
about-
Melmetal,
Yeah, we were talking. It's like talking about the Melmetal. Yo, why the fuck does this team also Iron Valiant, Tanglu, Torn T, Knuckle Stack?
yeah, I
Although,
think
like,
it's
it's just-
sensing a small trend. They have a very fun regenerator core. I like that.
But they have a Charizard, and that makes me hate life. They also have a gap between 172.
Yeah, they need an 85 to 90.
Honestly, if you just have a base 80, you'd be fine. Obviously, 100.
80 would I think I prefer an 85.
Grab a
over
Rotom
an 80.
form, specifically.
Honestly, yeah.
Is there any? Hold on, let's see. Is there any Rotophores even open in this
Is Rotom Frost there? Because just draft likes Rotom Frost for some reason.
Rotom? Let's find out.
You're a Charizard for it.
Rotom Heat taken. Rotom Wash taken.
Is Frost on
Rotom
there?
Fan is up. Base Rotom is up, and Rotom Frost are up.
Rotom Frost is
And
gone.
Rotom Mo. Out of the... No. It's Rotom Wash and Heat that work on it.
Okay, so yeah, this team with a Rotom Frost over a Charizard just looks solid.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but then they have another speed gap, so never mind. The Charizard's holding their speed tiers together.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, honestly, drop. Fuck.
We're not, okay, guys. We're not here to figure out solutions. We're just here to rank the teams brutally.
Just find a Rotom. Find a way to fit Rotom. I don't care how.
Yeah.
That's
Preferably
my
don't
solution.
drop the Zoroark. I mean, anyways, I like it on your team.
Anyways, I think this draft stinks, as in like it smells bad. Like Melmetal smells kind of bad. Tinglu is literally a toilet bowl, stinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that toilet bowl's holding this defensive core.
You wonder
It
why
really
Tinglu
is.
is brown?
Why is it brown?
Well, you pooped on the toilet, right? And if you poop on the toilet enough, the poo's gotta go somewhere, right? And so,
So you're just telling
Tinglu,
us Tinglu is just a giant piece of shit?
Tinglu used to be once a luscious green monster, a luscious green deer, and then people started to take massive fucking dumps on it.
I think it was this muck over there that did it.
It may have been that
Yeah.
muck, may have been that camera up to the right of it too.
Yeah.
And now look at Tinglu. Even the fucking liquid shit's rising to the top. It's lighter. And the bottom shit's... Yeah, I don't know. Tinglu's a shit monster. Anyways, that's my story on Tinglu being a shit monster.
Overall, team gets a 4.5.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, 4.5. I could see maybe edging 5 if they...
I think it's 5.5, actually. I do think it's just 5.5. Wait, no, the speed tier's bad. Yeah, no, 4.5's fine.
Yeah. They need to fix the speed tiers and it'll be better.
Next up, that team is Tinglu the poop monster. Next we have Gojo and the Tapu Kokata. Yeah, I did it. Kokolada.
Well,
I can't English. Kokata.
English is hard.
It's a Kokata team.
Where's their, they're not weak to Fairy, but, like...
They're
Or
very
choreo
resist-
ballet
like,
is the resist.
just spam a Fairy if you're hitting something for at least neutral.
Hey, you know what? They do have a Terrafire Frogadier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a resist.
No. I will say, I like Mega Arrow. Mega Arrow, very fun.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
my issue is
They
their
have one of the better speed tiers we've seen, except from that 93 to 75.
ground type's a Claydol, bro.
Hey, this Claydol is going to earn Kazat Sperry and explode on you.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna click Thunderbolt on the entire team.
Very true. Very
Except for
true.
Gudra. But like
But yeah, I was gonna say Gudra at least gives them a good resist to electric.
Karen Growth also eats those electrics fairly well. Just don't
Oh,
hit it
no,
with a nice move, smiley face.
I love mashing the Volt Switch button, it's a lot of fun.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Volt Switch, where's theirs?
None.
They gives them a lot of U-turn, and I
You
believe
know
a
what? They
parting
don't need
shot.
Volt Switch when they just have that much U-turn.
They have a lot of U-turn, but I still like a Volt Switch.
Who needs Volt Switch when you have 6 U-turn options?
Like, where's their electric type? It's just an Oricorco.
It's
Like,
Oracorco. Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
Where's their
Yeah.
ghost
Just
type?
yikes.
Oh, it's Oracoco. I like that solution. Just saying Oricorio is the answer to all your problems when it's not.
I would like another regen partner for this tan growth as well.
You just love your regen cores.
If you're gonna have
Yeah.
one, might as well have two.
I just think Gudra would want a Wish Passer because it just gets whittled down.
Or a Wish
Yeah.
Passer. That's also nice.
I think a Wish Passer is nice for it. There's nothing that like insanely scares me on the special side either.
Also, their own like dragon also hits them for very neutral, except for the Spermarina.
Yeah. Welcome to Gudra Hisui. This team is very, very not specially offensive.
Yeah.
It's what, Spothra and Permarina?
Yeah, and the Spothra needs to set up.
Yep. Permarina also ideally wants at least a calm mind before it starts dishing those heavy special attacks.
And wants to be defensive half the time.
Yeah.
This team is a 5.5 or a 6. 6?
5.5, 6, somewhere in that ballpark.
Adam, decide.
Get
Go.
another special attacker. I'd do 6 to 6.5.
All right, we're going with 6. Sick.
I like 6.
6, 6, 6. Next team: Walking Awake, Roaring Moon, Torkoal. Fuck me.
Yeah, that's a Sun team. Although they have a big Nombo, they have a Scizor and
Their
a Sun
draft
team.
name is Jim Didn't Make It Lol from Collateral.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them or something.
Yeah. Walking Awake, Roaring Moon, Terra, which is, I mean,
I would think they might have preferred the Terra on Walking Wake.
I would have preferred the Terra on Walking Awake.
I would have preferred if they just
Terra
dropped
Steel
Roaring.
Roaring Moon, by the way.
Yeah, I could have understood Terra flying, but
No, you should. You can even fit. You can fit the Terra onto Walking Wake. You should be going Terra Walking Wake.
yeah, I think because you can either make it Terra Water, Terra Dragon, just drop a Draco, or Terra Fairy or Fire.
Just Terra Water.
I like Fairy for the extra Fairy stab. And make it a bit more bulky.
3 dragons, 2 darks, 2 steels, 2 fairies, 2 bugs, 2 fires.
No ice. They have no ice, no ghost,
no fighting,
psychic.
no rock, no psychic, no normal.
No normal to block these scary ghosts. What the? You're gonna get killed by a ghost horse. Have fun.
Roaring Moon and Shift Tree are your switches. This team,
your horse is going to kill everything here. Have fun.
this team feels like HO, but without pivots again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with again no sticky webs.
This team, all right. This team has 7 turns to win each Pokemon game.
Yeah.
The Sun on Heat Rock, Torkoal.
Also, their poison type is not grounded.
No, it's in
No.
the air.
Well, at least they have
2
4
steals.
defoggers.
They also have just 2 steals,
do-
and one's a defogger.
They do have very good defoggers, and one of my favorite rapid spinners in Torkoal.
Well, you know, Torkoal's just gonna set the sun and die, so
Yeah.
that's one job. This team, in all seriousness, is probably a 7, though. This team's actually like.
Yeah, I'd give it. It has
Yeah.
a very good idea. Just
Yeah.
minor issues.
Scissor's gonna
My
have to
thing
hold
is-
the backbone.
Yeah. My thing is, if they change Roaring Moon to just something else with that points.
Walking
And
Wake.
then
could be
please
big.
give Walking Like the Terra, please.
Yeah, I think that's it, basically. But yeah, 7. All right. Next
We
we
got
have
Daniel K.
Glasgow Gudras. We have Iron Bungle.
I like the Iron Bundle and one of the laddies. It's nice.
It's not Terra
Yeah.
Iron Bundle, and that is sad, but it is okay.
Yeah, I can understand because Nidoking likes Terra instead of Skella, but I still think if you have an Iron Bundle, let that thing Terra, it will carry your team half the time.
Yeah, it's run Terra Iron Bundle and Terra Shitmontop or Boltzard. It's better.
Yeah.
Is him on top enough points where you can?
Yep,
I'll
you'd
need
be
to check
20
that.
exactly with Bundle Shitmontop.
Yep, it'll be 25 exactly.
That, what you said. The speed tiers are good. The Ghost Resist is Mandibuzz, which is good.
I don't like the pivoting options as much.
It's Mandibuzz, Bundle, Boltund, Florges.
Yep.
Latios as well gets Baton Pass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just most of the time I think
of.
of Latios as setting up with Calm Minds or something, so
No, fair enough.
can't really baton pass with that now.
Well, I think it's the best team we've seen so far, honestly.
Yeah.
Mandibuzz is
This
a
was
great Ghost.
yeah. They have a great unaware Mon that is very bulky to stop setups.
Yeah, I think this team is.
And their Terror type helps it beat the scary Ghost Horse, just saying.
It does. I think this team is honestly an 8.5.
Yeah.
They have very solid bulk, very good
Yeah.
offensive pressure with this Iron Bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
And the Lottie and the Nidoking and the Shaman. Skeletor,
Yeah.
just no slack on that either. Alright. We're going with. What? 8?
I go 8.5.
Okay. I just think they could use a little bit more breaking power outside of Bundle. Their physical attack is really bad.
True.
Yeah.
Like, their best
But
physical attacker is Boltund and Mega Aggron.
Yep.
I'll say this: don't sleep on Boltund. That thing can put in work.
You're right. But it's the strongest physical attacker on a draft.
Yeah.
So no.
If it would have had a Terra, I would have been more scared of it.
Yeah, Terra Boltund, Terra Bundle is going to help you a lot. I think you're actually at 7.5 here. After seeing that. But that's me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Next up, we have the Dusseldorf Donphans. Dusseldorf.
Their team looks something out of Gen 7 for the most part.
Double fire seems unnecessary here. No poison type. Your steel's a Bisharp.
Like, ignore the output tone and the running gear. Yes, this looks like something I would have seen out of Gen 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I call it Wattrel, my bad.
Just replace the Kilowattrel with Zapdos. There you go, Gen 7.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like,
They do have one of the better Fairy Dragon Steel cores I've seen.
I mean, yeah. It's a Gen 7 fit. It's just Gen 7.
Yeah.
I don't really know if there's anything much to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, speed tiers are good.
Good defogging options. Their pivot
No rapid spinners.
stinks!
Yeah,
They have a very good Volt and a U-turn.
And a
No,
Teleport
just-
Arcanine,
If they want to, yeah.
who can Terra Steel, which doesn't help them either. Actually, yes, it does. It Flash Fire, I guess.
Yeah.
They're trying to make
Yeah.
mini Heatran. Get rid of Blacephalon. Cool.
Yeah.
As much as I hate it, yeah, but Zephon should be swapped for something.
Anything more valuable for your team.
Yeah, because it's a fairly high pointer, too.
Like,
It's the high midpoint, so you could get something very good for that.
I
Yeah,
get
it's
you
15
want to make your
points.
entire team Gen 7 OU, but, like, you can stray away from it for one Mon. You know what? Maybe even grab Kartana. Give yourself another, Gen 7
You can grab
OU
a
Mon.
Gengar. Gengar would be nice, since they don't
Gengar's
really
another
have
Gen 7 OU Mon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or you can also grab Necrozma, another Gen 7 OU
Necrozma?
Mon.
Yep. There's a Slowbro, who's a lot better now as well. But gets
Also a Gen
teleport.
7 OU Mon. Wait, never mind. That would probably be UU. Whatever.
I
You
think
get
it
the
was
point.
UU at that point, because it was before Teleport, and Teleport's when it broke
That's what I was
OU in
saying.
Gen 8.
You get the point. There's a lot of better Mons. I wouldn't go Slowbro because you already have a fucking Feeny, but, like...
I guess, yeah, you can also drop with the Kilowattrel if you drop the Blacephalon and pick up one of the Thundies.
Well, then you're slow. So no, I don't think that, but
Yeah.
It does help the speed tiers, it's just,
Alright,
But
what we
yeah,
rating?
I think this draft's a 6.
Yeah,
6 seems fair.
that sounds good.
Coolio. Let's go on to the next one. Alright.
Hello, Bulk.
Ew, why you pick one Clefable?
Hello, Bulk.
Uh,
This team has some Bulk, I'll say that.
don't wanna. I don't like it.
Hello, bird spam is the first thing I want to say.
Yo, who
about this.
decided to draft Stall?
They have the best dark fighting.
It's the closest stall we've seen, yeah.
That's so whack.
I don't like that Starmie's their fastest Pokemon, I'll say that.
But they actually, okay, it's not terrible compared to the teams. They actually speed tiers, though. They have,
Yeah.
like, the utility is good. The speed tiers are all right, all things considered.
They got the worst of the Landos. Purely because your force is banned, but
Yeah,
yes.
that's a weird pick, but that's a very weird pick. Otherwise, yeah, this team is just like click the flying move, click the rock move, and click the ghost move simulator.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Silvally has some nice support with the parting shot. I don't know.
I'm just not scared of this team. I'm gonna
No,
set up
like-
with the poison type Pokemon and win the game.
Like, their offensive pressure is a Lando and a Vikavolt for the most part.
And offensive Megavinu if they want to do that. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There's just
they
nothing.
played it well.
Maybe hard to break, and it's pretty good for a stall team. But there's a reason why we don't see much stall in draft.
Because it's easy to prep for when you know you're facing it.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
No, okay, well, it's a lot easier to prep for than, say, basic OU.
Yep. I guess I'll give it a 7.5. Like a 7. I'll give it a 7.
So I like 7.
It's a good team. It's just prep for it properly, and it won't be much of a threat.
Yeah.
Cool. Next draft. There's not much to say about Stall. Stall doesn't deserve much time. We go on to the Copenhagen Moss, coached by Temtu.
Solid speed tiers.
Solid
Start
speed
with.
tiers. The type chart looks very beautiful. You could
Yeah.
use more removal. You could.
I will say, fairies hate this team. Jesus Christ.
That's true. They would. I think this team likes a dark type. Wait,
Yeah.
Crawdon's is dark
Yeah,
type.
they have
Right?
Crawdon.
It likes a normal. It just kind of feels like it wants a normal
Yeah.
type.
I do think they could use a good psychic.
Yeah.
Oh, it
I
appears
mean,
they've also made transactions that have not been updated. Wait, no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong team. It's
What?
not Tem2's team. This is Carrillo's team, Vespiquen Park Rangers. My bad, I'm blind.
Oh, say Cinderace and Zapdos are very fun together
Yeah.
with being able to pivot.
I just think it's a little ghost weak, especially when your Terra Crawdon is Terra Water. You could use a dark,
Yeah.
you could use a normal type.
I think I guess they did it because they just want the Aquas out with the adaptability as hard as it can, but I think Terra Dark would have been better for it overall.
Yeah, I think as well. I think that's all I've got. It's just
I will say Earthworm into Poltergeist and Shelf Smashing is very fun on this team.
oh yes,
Yeah,
of course.
but-
Or Nakomo and clicking Clank Soul.
Mega Camerupt, fun.
Clank Soul Como.
It's banned.
Oh whatever. Set up Como anyways.
It still gets what, D-Dance? It'll be
I
fine.
think it's an 8. I just or 8.5 or something. Ghost Spam just feels removal.
I feel like one of their weaknesses is their Stealth Darkers is Earthworm, Camerupt, and Komo.
no, that's fine because Camera Up is typically running rocks. Same with Worm. But they're
I just don't know if I want to bang Camerupt every week.
Or
That's
it's one will
fair.
do it most weeks, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is they're defogging and hazard removal. You have Cinderace for core change, but then you don't want to be forced
Zapdos
to defog
superior.
with Zapdos.
It's like an 8.5, I think, this draft.
Yeah. I
Ah,
like 8 better. There's some weaknesses. I think you could use a bit more pivoting options too.
Okay.
yeah.
Also, Revorume's ass. Drop it. Next Pokemon. Team. Next team. We're going with the Copenhagen Moss, coached by Tem2.
Got
It's
the
Chiyu.
fish. We got fish.
Triple fire types, double psychic types,
Yep.
double normal
No
types.
flying. Yikes.
Can't wait to see the
Yikes.
two Sun teams play each other.
Neither of them bring the Sunmon because they're expecting the other.
Sun Chiyu, Sun Walking Wake. Both exist in this division. Both are. This team is really weird on the speed tiers. Yeah, as you said, they have no bird. But they have 2 levitate options. One of them's a Cryogonal. That's not real. But they have a Leafeon. Earthquake still hurts like a fucking bitch into this team.
No one drafted Salamence. I would recommend picking up the
Their
Salamence.
top 4 Pokemon are weak to water.
I'd recommend a Salamence.
For why?
It gives them a good flying and another Intimidate user.
And a Dragon that they don't have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then they're still rock weak. In fact, more
Yeah.
so. But I guess you have a Tusk and a Bronzong for that. I don't know.
Yeah, they do have two. They have a very good spinner than a Cryogonal, I should say.
This feels weird.
This does.
It just feels like I don't know why you have 3 fire types on the draft moment.
One of my biggest complaints is their hazards would typically be from a Bronzong. I don't like Tusk being the rock setter.
Yeah. Or T-Spike's Moth is a fine option. Your removal is literally Tusk or Cryogonal.
I feel like their speed tier will be
This team just feels like,
Scarfish a lot. Scarfish a lot is what I'm predicting.
this team is sun done wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like the Grim. I can see what it's trying to do to maybe for these substitute Chiyu sets,
Yeah,
but
I guess. I'm giving it like a 3.5 though. I don't like it.
I give it a 4.
I think that was it 3.5 is a bit harsh. 4.5.
I'll go. Yeah, we'll go a 4. Just
Drop the Indeedee, honestly.
that is a pretty good message. Next team. YD Dragon Wen. Is that it? I guess.
Oh yeah, this is Kaiser's team.
Yeah, it's Kaiser.
Something I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not going to attempt to.
Yep,
YD Dragon Wen. We'll go with.
I
like Turbo.
I like the Weavile. The Weavile is very solid.
The speed tiers are
Uh,
solid.
Mega Diancie,
Yeah.
very solid.
Speed tiers solid.
Yeah.
Or a Zygarde. I love that.
It's a bit weak on the fairy side,
Yeah. But Rotom, Heat, and Tenta can still put it up if need be.
They can.
Every mod on this team can come to the games because they're actually all viable. I lied. There's a Duraludon. I also hate... Oh, no. Duraludon's the Steel type.
Oh no.
My opinion on this draft going down in flames.
And then this Vidry has the grass for earthquake spam isn't fun, but you do have levitators. They're fine.
Duraludon, no. It's a 7.
Yeah, they have good hazard removal, good hazard setting.
I would have had it higher if their Steel type
They
wasn't
also have a
Duraludon.
very good way to stop hazards that
Yeah.
they don't want to, because make it fancy. Have fun with magic bounce.
True. I think I would have had this team higher if Duradudu wasn't their Steel.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. But let's see, how many points is it? They can get a better steal. They have to be
Yes.
able to.
They
Well, it's
literally
only
can get their
6
Steel.
points.
It's 6 points for Duradudu.
Yeah.
I'd even rather
There
like a
has to
Pharaoh
be a better
Seed.
steal somewhere.
Just grab Pharaoh Seed at this point. Like, actually, watch this. Let's see what happens if you put a Pharaoh Seed right here. You fix the entire type chart.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Who would have guessed?
It helped that very weakness I mentioned earlier too.
Congratulations. We've given you the solution, Kaiser.
Pharisees 4 points, so yeah, go for it.
The solution has been granted, and you can get an extra mon on top of that. Cool. Last draft, we have the blindfolded Sableye, coached by Divine Reaper, with a bird Heatran and a slow ass team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I like Glowing Ninetale as being their fastest, but the good news is it does get Aurora Veil, so that helps their speed become not as big of an issue.
I hate the fact that Alola Ninetales is on this draft to begin with because it is the fairy of the draft.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
Glowing Ninetales being this little fairy.
It is Dummy Rock Week. It is pretty Ghost Week. I think it's Chansey. They're pretty Fairy Week, especially if the Heatran Terras.
Nope.
And it's slow. I don't like it.
It's a strange team. I mean, good physical.
I would have liked a
offense.
bit more pivoting options too.
I mean, you have
I know.
Chansey, right? So it's Orbeetle, Gliscor, Rotom, Chansey. Yeah,
I'd
no,
like
that's
a
pretty
good
bad.
special attacker. Because outside of Heatran, and then I guess Alola Ninetales, Rotom Wash are your next special attackers.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
This just. Can you guys give a ranking first?
I'm going
3?
4.5.
I don't like this team at all.
I'm going
Like the
3.5.
best, the only bright side I have is Heatran and Mega Magium are a very good solid core together. That's it. That's
Yeah.
I'm
that's
going
the only
3.
good thing I have.
I'm going 3 as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
good.
It's 3, 3, 4.5. Anyways, that is the Monferno division finished. Y'all let us know if you want any more critiques on your team and how we could support it or assist it or some shit. I don't fucking know. And best of luck in the season. See y'all around. Peace out. Also, whoever the fuck watch this video, please rank teams for us. I'm too lazy to do that. If you got to the end of this video, you can type oink in the chat. Alright. Peace out, amigos.